Hey there, friend. So, last video I talked about using HiDream 01 with Flux 2 Klein so that I could generate images with a lot of characters. And here are kind of the results, and they were pretty much, the overall photo quality or whatever the fuck you call it is good, but you see, like, Dork Boy got all messed up, and yeah. Where Dork Boy was supposed to be, we instead got the wizard. And what the hell are these clothing items? I found that Hydream 01 takes every prompt very literally, but like look at the size of these fucking gravestones compared to these zombies. Yo, you know what I mean? No. The size of everything. Like what's going on here? How many fingers does he? Yeah, sure he has he has enough normal fingers, but what the fuck? The results were all over the place. This is supposed to be Dork Boy, it's not supposed to be the wizard. And that here we all of a sudden have a zombie wearing the wizard's hat. So yeah, I don't even know what that is. So for the sake of image quality, combining HiDream 01 and Flux 2 Klein 4B worked like a charm. But otherwise, what the fuck? And here I tried to fix it by prompting Dork Boy with like having one eye. And it turned him into a minotaur instead. Didn't matter if I have a reference image. What the hell? I haven't really found the proper use case for Hydream 01. I feel like it can be amazing for creating thumbnails, and when combining it with Flux 2 Klein, it most certainly looks good. But yeah, a total fucking mess. Like, such a mess, man. And the videos were even worse. So, that's why I will be using this workflow instead. Now, this is Flux 2 Dev, and it has no problem handling several characters. It will not confuse Dork Boy with the wizard and the zombie with the wizard or any of that. But granted, Flux 2 Dev is a huge model. Like, it is big. I'm running the NVFP4 version, and even that thing takes 5 minutes generation time. That tells you something about the size of Flux 2 Dev. And it's not Apache 2.0 license like Flux 2 Klein 4B. But it's going to work a lot better. But even Flux 2 Dev had some issues. So for one thing, having my happy and sad ghosts kind of intertwined like this, because I intended for them almost to be the same character, kind of. That didn't work. It needs to have two separate characters for this. So that's the first thing we're gonna do now. Just pop in here and separate the two happy and sad ghosts. And we'll write, I need you to separate these two ghost characters. One is yellow and is the happy ghost. The other is blue and is the sad ghost. Yeah. Have them floating next to each other instead. So I've rigged up 6 reference images for this workflow. And if we take a look here, you can choose, do you want to use all the references? Do you want to use reference 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, etc.? Actually, Flux 2 dev can take up to 10 references. So this is kind of me just playing it safe here. I mean, you could add more and keep going all the way up to 10. But I do think, like, if you push it too far, you're going to start getting bad results. I don't know. I haven't tested, but it can most certainly handle 6. And I pretty much never ever have a scene with more than 3 characters. Like, this is different. And this is not even a scene. Like, this is a whole host of scenes. So here I'm generating pretty much all the images for a whole Dork Boy episode in one go. So I have my custom node, my prompt cycler, where you can take prompts in numbered order. So you just write the number, period, and then your prompt. And this thing looks for the number when separating into a new prompt. So whenever it says 1, period, that is a prompt, and 2, period, that is another prompt, etc. Very simple and easy to work with. But I'm going to have this hook up to a different node of mine as well, which is, here we clean the VRAM because it's so big, my save image to folder node. This makes it easier for me when I'm looking through things. Numbered image saver. And we're going to call each image episode 6. We'll be naming this second try. And copy that folder path here. And then each image will be named episode 6, 001, 002, and so on and so forth. I don't like working in my outputs folder. It is so big by now that it fucking lags when I try to open it. Like, that's how big my output folder is. And I thought about deleting some stuff in there, but I'm such a lazy person that unstructured that when I go in there and I start deleting shit, I open DaVinci Resolve, and then all of a sudden I get all of these like red flags in there. Oh, we're missing this and that video and missing this and that image. Yeah, and it's because I went and deleted everything from my outputs folder. So I don't know, man. I just keep it around, and maybe at some point it becomes so monstrously huge that I say fuck it and just delete it anyway. Yeah, so maybe you don't like my way of doing this. I always put all of the noise into a machinery node, or no, not node. What the fuck you call it? Graph, subgraph. I call it machinery. So I just have a little clean interface to go into when I start working. But if you don't like this, you can just click unpack subgraph, and there you go. Then you don't have to have a machinery node like I do. I just like to keep it neat and tidy. I don't like the spaghetti mess of ComfyUI. That's why I do it. There we go. Oh fuck, I clicked the wrong button there. Convert to subgraph. So there we have our prompt cycler. And we call it machinery. It's the stuff that does all the stuff. Go and edit the widgets. And I like to let people choose if they want to use the references or not. I like to let people choose whether which value they want for height and width. I would like it if ComfyUI made it so that this doesn't display just value. I kind of find that a little bit annoying. And the model stuff you have to click in here to do anything to. Also, I display the prompt, but this prompt always gets overridden by my prompt cycler. So, yeah. Now, the cool thing about doing it this specific way is you click here, 18 queues, or whatever you call it, since I have 18 prompts. And then it will run through each and every one of them. And if the zombie is not mentioned, it will not generate an image with a zombie. So if the only Dork Boy and the Wizard is mentioned in the prompt, then they will be placed in a scenery that looks like this haunted graveyard. And if Dork Boy and the zombie is mentioned, then they will be placed in that scenery. And so on and so forth. That's the cool thing here. So I just click generate. All the prompts I just make with Claude, based off of the script that I have. So that's the thing that I do. I come up with the script, I come up with the ideas, hand it over to Claude and say, okay, I want you to create images, image prompts for this script. I've trained Claude on how to write Flux prompts. That's pretty much it, man. Let's see if ChatGPT is done. Uh, I mean, does it look like my character? Kind of. I guess it's okay. I wouldn't say that it was like a perfect copy of them, but I'm not gonna use up my free credits with ChatGPT on this. So here, edit in Microsoft Copilot with the little magic eraser thing. Get rid of that and stuff there. There we go. Save it as is. And now, save a copy. happy. There we go. And save a copy. And he is sad. There we have it, man. Super simple. The reason why I'm doing this is because even Flux 2 Dev struggled with the two characters interweaved like this. And I guess it kind of probably has something to do with the blue background. I don't know. But even it had problems with that. So that's why we instead have two separate references. The happy and the sad ghost. Individual characters. The graveyard scene. Actually, since we only have one scene reference, I'll do the one with lightning storm instead. I think this one looks a little bit better. It looks a little bit more dramatic. I'll do that one. Now, one problem with this before I start here is, since I don't have an image of a church in pouring rain and all of that shit, I'm gonna have some issues. Because I mention again and again and again in the image prompts here, a church. So actually what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take this image and we're gonna do ChatGPT again. And for those of you who don't know, ChatGPT lets you use your images generated with ChatGPT for free. Like, you can do whatever the hell you want with images you generate with ChatGPT. That is not the case with Flux 2 Dev. If I make money off of my images with Flux 2 Dev, then they want a cut. ChatGPT, they say you can do whatever the hell you want. Which I really like that about OpenAI, that they did that. But anyway, okay. I need a church in this setting. Dramatic. Dramatic, yeah, sure, whatever. With a big clock tower. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. So the idea here is that Dork Boy is being chased by zombies in this scene, and he has to head to the church to get to safety. And these two ghosts are the ones that help him achieve this. Excuse me. I have kind of a cold. Or not kind of a cold. I've been fucking blowing so much snot all over the place that I've felt like I'm going to choke on my own snot today. But okay, so this was awesome. ChatGPT is amazing when it comes to generating images. Here we go. Pop that thing in there. I think this is good enough for Flux 2 Dev. So yeah, I'll keep you posted on how this goes. I actually have another idea. We'll see if I make that movie, but that YouTube video. But that is using Flux 2 Klein, which is a hell of a lot faster than this. And I made this node that is like a gate node. So I can have a whole ton of references, but it only uses 3 at a time. So I can click generate once and use trigger words for the different reference images. And then, yeah. But that thing I don't have ready yet, so we'll have to see. Now I'm clicking generate, and I don't have enough GPU power to run this thing and fucking Flux 2 dev at the same time, so yeah. Howdy Marowdy, motherfuckers. I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.